Hello and welcome everyone. So, we're gonna continue from where we left off. Oh, that one. Alright. Now, I have a problem regarding where we're about to go. Because we're about to be surrounded. And I may need to turn down my volume. Ha! Alright, this one's slightly better than I expected. Hell, I didn't even think I was going to hit anyone with that, well, not that I wasn't going to hit anyone with the last attack, but I didn't think I was actually going to hit both of them. By the way, with Rellana, there are the chance that either it's going to be incredibly easy. One of the birds died. Yep. Yeah, either it's going to be incredibly easy, or it's gonna be really hard. Well, isn't that always the case with this kind of game? No, I don't think you know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that is usually the case. You see, the issue is either I'm gonna be able to stun lock her with my Dragon Maul, or she'll be able to prevent me from attacking with Dragon Maul. Sorry. If she's able to prevent me from attacking with Dragon Maul, then we're gonna have an issue that will be extremely hard to solve. But if she's not able to stop me, then we stand a chance. Unless she can straight up attack through my attack. If she can do that, then again we will have a problem. So yeah, guess that's what we're gonna find out. Come on. Fine, I'm gonna see here. Why would you say could this be a snake? I don't know if any of you have that problem with your headset, where if you change the volume, then it starts messing up whether you hear it from the left or the right side. Yeah, I have that problem right now with my headset. Alright. But yeah, if it goes the middle ground and she ignores my Dragon Maul, she does take damage by it, and maybe 2 or 3 of them will stun her or poise break her. Then it will probably still be a problem. Because then I'm gonna take a lot of damage against her. So yeah. There's a lot of ifs regarding that upcoming fight. Alright, but yeah, best case scenario is I'm able to make her fall to the ground by using Dragon Maw. Second best case scenario. But yeah, second best case scenario. Oh, so that's what you're gonna do. Is that she does? No, she can't stop me, but I don't stop her either. That's not what we want. That is what we want. And that's also what we wanted, 7. Alright, so now... Well, we got him. So even if we were to die now, then we still have an advantage, because we no longer have to deal with him. I think this is the first time I see that guy up there. Wolf Crest Shield. I wonder if it's any good. Heavy load, so there's that. No skill, this armor has no skill. Well, it has some good stats. That one is even better. Ooh, that one! Silver Mirror Shield, that is actually pretty much perfect against magic. But not very good against holy. Tree Shield is good against holy. Jellyfish Shield. Huh, surprisingly good against physical. Oh well. Yeah, we're just looking at something and thinking about something. In Dark Souls 1, you can actually use a shield as a weapon. And I think you can also do it in Dark Souls 2. But I don't think there's a shield like that in Elden Ring. Rellana's cameo. Yeah, cameo. Enhances attacks executed while. Enhances attacks after. Enhances attacks executed after maintaining the same stance for a while. I don't know what that means. As in, I don't know what it means in regards to this game. Because. Does this mean stand still? So we need to get up on the roof and then down on the other side there. Ha! Well, idiot! That's how we deal with him. Alright, so I think we may have one problem. Because I think there's gonna be one more like that. Now there are one good thing. If we die, then we're gonna be able to go through this with a lot more flask afterwards. Alright, no more choices. Now, there are the one right over here. But we also know of another one that we want. One that I think I never knew about. Blade Trio. Yeah, I don't think I've ever gotten that one. Now we have a problem. We don't have any healing left. And I do mean we have no healing at all left. You know, maybe, nah. I mean, next build could be bows only. But I don't think that's a good idea. The reason I don't think it's a good idea is because I just don't see it being an interesting build for all us. But I did actually get a suggestion that people maybe wanted to see. Alright. Alright, so we have a problem. If we get hit even a single more time, then we die. And I don't think this is gonna help me. Nope. That's not gonna help me. Ha! And we don't have the item that gives us health over time. Yeah, we're in trouble. If we had the item that gives us health over time, then I could just wait for a while. Alright, and of course, like always, almost like clockwork. Ban, deny message, and there. Yeah, that always happens. Alright, that didn't go the way I wanted to. He's still running after me. Wait a second. Don't worry, we will take the fight with him later. But right now, we can use one attack against him, and I'm sorry, but our attack doesn't one-shot him. So, we wouldn't actually be able to kill him. Alright, so we're gonna go back down there and then we're gonna fight him. First, we're gonna fight him where it's to our advantage. Wait a second. 33,000 for our level. Another 8,000 are needed. Another 800. And alright, time for a level. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna level up Faith. 3 more levels in Faith and we'll be at the drop-off point for our weapon, or our seal. Once we are at that point, we're gonna up mind. Ha! We can two-hit him. They won't let me go into. No, I was going to say inventory, but it's not the inventory I'm going to. They wouldn't allow me to pull out the map. So something had seen me. You know what? I'm fine with that result. We're just gonna go here. We're gonna try to start out with Dragon Maw. Alright. Great, and like always, you don't see what's behind you. Alright! Alright, so we have a problem. The fight is like I kind of feared it was. It isn't outright bad for us, but it's definitely also not what we wanted. Alright. Yeah, I wrote down how many deaths we have. Now, I'm gonna start out trying to do something that might be a bad idea, but can go really well for us long term. Alright. Yeah, I need to dodge that one. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I need to see this. I need to see this. Because there's something there that should not have been able to happen. Let's see here. No. Fucking hell. Why would you do so every click? Yeah, it wouldn't let me dodge while I still had stamina left. I had enough stamina to dodge, and it wouldn't let me. Alright. Oh. So she can stop some of my attacks, which is an issue. Nope. And we got it! Damn. But yeah, I want to see. Wait, how much stamina do you need to be able to dodge? Because it looked like in the recording I just checked that I could dodge with the stamina I had, but I weren't able to while playing against the enemy, and that's kind of what threw me off. If we get just a little bit more, then we'll be able to level up again. Then we'll only need one more. Then we're done with Faith. But it took me two tries. Nice. Well, you also used Rod against her, which you said you wouldn't do. No, I said it against most bosses I won't use it. Her though, I'm completely fine doing that. Again, she's one of the only bosses in which against that I don't mind using dirty tricks. And it's a tool in my arsenal. But yeah, most times I'm probably gonna use that against her. Kinda right that I killed her on my second try, because I did. Alright. Go. Actually, I want to check something. Elden Ring. Dragon Incantations. Alright, let's see. Wait, Placidus Ruin isn't considered. No, it is that. Why is it just related then? Oh, Ghost Flame Breath. How do we get that? Ah, so we need to find the Grand Altar of Dragon Communion. And we need 3 Dragon Hearts. I want that! But first, we're gonna do something else. We're gonna get a level. I mean, I could get 2 levels. After all, we've already completed today's goal. That did not go the way I would like it to. Alright. Okay. They have a hard time hitting you when you are in midair. But damn it, am I happy that I'm able to attack a lot now. $1,825. Yeah, so we consistently deal 1,825 damage. Unless we don't hit them directly. Alright, so how much more damage do we now deal since we have that much more? One more damage? No way. We deal 1 to 2 more damage. That's insane. If we only deal 1 to 2 more damage, why would I... Why would I use this? No, why would I do that? I mean, that just would not make any sense. One to 2 more in damage. Yeah, 1 to 2 more. No, actually 1 to 3 more in damage. That's not worth an entire level. But you're still gonna do it, right? Yeah. Yeah, I am. Wait, maybe? I could try something. Oh, 27. Fine. Again. Yeah, 127. Now let's take a look here. Alright, that increased it by 153? Yeah, 153. Now, if I were to go in here and then increase dexterity by 5, you know, we're just gonna remove that one. 127, 2. That increases it by 13. Alright, so 13 more damage from 5 levels. That's definitely not worth that. So I set myself a goal of getting it to 45 and we're 1 level away. Well, is it worth it? No, not at all. It's not worth it at all. Are there a church I haven't gone to? Because if there are, then we're able to upgrade our flask 1 more time. We just need to go through that area 2 more times, then we should have enough for a level. Well, isn't it more interesting to see what happens if you know, spend it on Arcane? I've been told it has a huge drop off. Yeah, did you notice how little? How little it helps with what you are doing right now? Yes. So, is that a good idea? No. You're doing it anyway. Yes. Wait, Faith only gets me that little? Despite it having a B scaling. It's the easiest way to kill those. Wait, 1896? Let me try something. Yeah, the second hit deals more damage. It deals 5% more damage when you hit them with the second hit. How does that make any sense? Well, it's only 5% more damage. Yeah, that's over. That's about. It's 69 more in damage. 69. So, well, since some are laughing at a certain other number, then it also makes it fine to laugh at that number, right? People laugh at the number 69 because of the implication of it. Not because it's two stupid random numbers. It's solely because of the implication. Alright. Alright, so we got what we wanted. So, 1827. Increase the damage by 2. We're gonna check something because I want to see, does it help me to keep up keep upping arcane? So we need a talisman that increases the arcane stat. Alright, it is Outer God Heirloom. Outer God Heirloom. Wait, what? You can be serious. Huh. Well, alright, that's interesting. That's the only way to get it. It's kind of weird that they wouldn't have that in the base game. Bullshit. Well, not really bullshit, but apparently my hive armor isn't good enough to handle that. And now it's my poise. So yeah, it is right in here. And there we go! And yeah, the only reason I'm doing what I'm about to do is for my curiosity. And out of stubbornness. I don't believe that this seal is the only weapon in the game that has a drop-off that severely at level 45. It is always at level 60. You want me to believe that that is the only one in the game? You only had a lovable sword. All the more let there be a plump sword. If only I had that thing. Well, I don't believe it's the only weapon in the game that has a drop off at that point. That's just weird. Alright, there we go. Yeah, it just seemed like a bad idea for me to take up the fight in a normal manner. I'm gonna check around afterwards. Interesting fire. Alright, so 5 faith increases by about 12. Or increase damage by about 12. Huh, interesting. I wonder if that respawns. Now, what does 5 arcane do to my damage? We're gonna find out if it's actually worth leveling up arcane any further. All we need to do is this right here. There. Or if I should solely focus on that ups it by 29. So about 4.5 per level. No, 5.4 per level. It is something, but it is also a drastic fall off. So it's definitely not worth it to use right now. But I Alright, upping Arcane is gonna be worth it, but not right now. Not right now. Alright, so we need to take a look. That enemy over there? Yeah, no.
Hello again. Did you meet my compatriots? They're
I
quite
did.
a congregation, from places as far and wide as you can imagine. Doubtless it'd have all come to blows at first glance, were it not for the charm kindly Mikola put upon us.
Yeah.
This is what allows us to serve together. The work of a living god. Wondering about the... True enough, long ago, a cleanse, it's no wonder the... That aside, and in this regard, that they were never saints, they just happened to be on the... But it's still a wretch.
Alright. Well. My only concern is, I'm not sure how we're going to beat the boss that rides on a boar. Do we have to beat him? Yes, we actually do.
You have a knack for time. I found it. Mikola has said it. He says the truth of his is evident enough to her.
By the way, we are gonna summon him against the serpent thing. Mesmer.
Go to the misshapen in that forsaken. Go to in that forsaken place.
We will use him against Mesmer, because we want to complete his quest line this time. Oh, wait. Yeah. Alright, so... we should probably go up here and... yeah, we need to go that way. We also need to go down here. Is it then this way we go? And then... yeah, I think so. Damn it, we don't have any. Oh well. We want to find the location regarding the dragon. Why do we want to do that? Well, because we want to say hello to it. Fine, that's not why. There's a spell that we want. Oh well, an incantation. We cannot attack anyone while we're on a horse. While we're on a torrent. What the fuck? Fuck you! My spear is able to throw you off the horse and completely pause you so I can hit you again. Doing so I can hit you off the horse, and then we together are able to do so you are not able to escape. That's good. Go to hell. I'm gonna do the same. I will not allow the game to have its way there. Alright, I ended up not doing the same. Alright, so we're gonna go over here. Just stop whining. There's something interesting over there. I should probably check that out.
No more. I am sorry. I repent. Oh, come no closer. Oh, please spare me. Please spare me.
Alright. Really? Oh, I got all the back. Yeah, I know I need to add one to the death counter, and I will do that in a moment. I really need to get rid of some of these things. And he's dead. Well, that was easy. That was very easy.
Please, no more. I am sorry. I repent. Please spare me.
Alright, I can't help him. So, what we're gonna do now is I'm gonna add one test to the counter, then we're gonna get to the top of that building, and then we're gonna go to the dragon, where I'm probably gonna get lost again. Yeah, last time I got lost in that area. I think I'm gonna use Rock Breath against the dragons. I don't want to hear moaning. Oh no. Oh no. Ha! They didn't hit me this time. You see, last time I actually ended up getting hit. That's not how physics work. Unless you can jump faster than this thing move, then there's no way that you will be able to jump up while it moves up. There's a building over there. There's a building over there, and over there, and over there. Now, will I ever take down that one? Or that one? No. Oh, the dragon over there. Yeah, we need to go through this area. We actually need to do that. Alright. Yeah, I'm not gonna fight that thing again. You already fought and killed it. Oh, well, well, well. Now, we're gonna have a problem when we finally get to... Oh no. We need to get out of here. So we have a problem. We're gonna have to change how many healing flasks we have. I'm gonna kill him if he keeps making those sounds. I don't wanna hear him. Unfortunately, we need that many flasks this time. Shut up! And yes, I've actually tried once to see if I could heal him, and from what I remember, nothing happened. Yeah, we're gonna summon him against Bale. Then we're gonna use him to do so we can rot Bale. I've already once done it without rotting him, and I'm fine with that. But that means you're not gonna learn anything. This is a very unique build. We're not gonna learn much from this build anyway. Actually, I just thought about something. This is gonna be a pain in the ass no matter what we do. That gives us one more healing. So the problem with this area is we're gonna go up against skeletons. As you can see, it takes quite a bit to kill them. By the way, it's trash down there. Don't even bother. Let me show you. Oh, an item! It's a smithing stone 1. Yeah, sure, it's 6 of them. But at this point, if you don't... Oh, fuck! If you don't have... so you can get as many smithing stone 1s as you want, then something is wrong. Well, maybe they didn't know how to get it. You'll say that someone knew how to get to the DLC, but didn't know how to get get access to infinite smithing stone 1s. I don't believe that. I could also try to do a build where I'm only allowed to use what was it again? Crossbows. Because I don't think I've heard about anyone doing a build like that before. In this game, at least. Though there probably are someone who have done it. Or a lot. Yeah, the dragon I heard up there? Oh, fuck. The dragon we heard, it's just a worm. And when it comes to worms, they have a lot of health. They deal a lot of damage. And sure, first off, up. Alright, this is bad. Why would I first go up? I know what's up there. Try Scarlet Rot. Nope. When we fight that thing, we're gonna fight it with not Rot. I remember there being nothing in other side. Left, oh left. Yeah, there's nothing there either. Ha! Well, I'm dead. That's one death. Apparently he's able to one-shot me. Despite me having 1900 health. Well, in max. That's my max health. Ah, we have a problem. Bullshit! Why did you not dodge? I need to see something here. I want to see it again. Alright. Alright. It didn't start giving me back my stamina until he had hit me. For some time it didn't give me any stamina back. So yeah, it wasn't bullshit. I just weren't getting any stamina back. well, that was bullshit. No, that's how the game works, and always has been. And there we go. So yeah, none of my 2 deaths were bullshit. Even if that's how I reacted to begin with. They were both completely justified with the fact that, well, I had no stamina. And I started getting stamina back after I died. I don't know how that makes sense, that I got it back when I'm dead. But, oh boy. Oh well. Alright, so... I think what I should go for now is, for now, Mind. 20 more levels in that, and then we should be fine. Some people doing PvP here. $6,000, 10. And there we go. Go through that 2 times. Then we have enough for a level. Then we'll be get it to level 41. Yeah, that seems good. By the way, I wrote something that's essentially just a theory because I have no evidence on it on Twitter, and I also made everyone aware that I had no evidence at all. PlayStation, they first took away 500 movies from people. The reason behind it is essentially their license ran out, so they didn't have the right to sell it anymore. At that point, I'd say they should get some of the money back, but yeah. That's just not how things work, unfortunately. Furthermore, then they announced that in 2028, there'll no longer be any physical games. They won't sell physical games anymore. Now, if I'm right about why that actually is, or why complaining about it won't help anything, it won't help at all, then it's kind of interesting. See, my theory is that the PlayStation 6 isn't going to have a disk drive. And for that to go over well with people, they need the player base to already be okay with the idea of there not being physical games anymore. And because of that, they announced it now. So, to avoid that people complain, they announced it now. So yeah, they've essentially both announced that there won't be physical games, but also what year the PlayStation 6 comes out in. Which is a lot later than Microsoft's next Xbox, and most likely last Xbox. What are you talking about? Have you even heard what's going on with Xbox? It sucks. Are you a PlayStation fan? Are you playing this on PlayStation? Yeah, I am. Well, I'm not a PlayStation fan anymore. I once were, but they've been doing nothing but fucking up in many areas. So, not really a fan anymore. But yeah. Oh, I can kill the last one if I wait just a little bit more. I can now kill the last one. But yeah, the reason it sucks that Xbox may be going away is because for things to be good for the consumer, there needs to be competition between those making two products. Otherwise, one is just going to decide the price and the circumstances that you have to buy everything under. And we don't want that, because that's when the customer loses. So, another 19. 7 times... Yeah, I think it's 7 times... Yeah, about 7 times 19. Alright. 140 minus 7... So that's 133. So that is 375. Damn. Yeah, we can get up to a total of 375 in FP. So we want to go this way. And yeah, I am gonna use Rod Breath against Bale. Alright, so we're gonna have to fight a dragon down there. Yeah, you can see the dragon out in the middle of everything. There you go. Oh, fuck! Oh, no! Why did I not change my setup? Oh, fuck! That's not how anything works. Oh no. No, fuck! No! And we got him! Holy! Dragon scale flesh. Yeah, alright, whatever, thanks. Whew. I need to change how I set things up. By the way, I might take on a dragon that I skipped last time I played the game. And yes, I'm gonna use a rod against it. I skipped it because it's a pain in the ass and it is a really annoying boss fight. It's annoying because you actually fight on its home turf, as in it has an advantage. It uses lightning, like that one. But instead of there just being lightning in a small area, no water in a small area, there's water in the entire area. Let me show you something. Lightning damage negation or resistance. It's now at 30. See? Right now, the damage negation is at 31. 37 because we are on dry ground. And with fire, if you are in water, then it's at 45%. 39 if you are on dry ground. So its damage increases because of the area it's in, which is really not to our advantage. Ah, Fulgur Bloom? No idea what that's about. That is a huge dragon, probably killed by Bale.
Warrior, picture yourself on the throbbing heart. It would be the fullest sating and your consummation. Yes. Now, seek the there you will find Bale. Land
So she has mostly turned into a dragon.
follow your desire. Devour its throbbing heart. I will grant you the strength required. In the name of my lord, Placidusax.
Well, I've killed him. Ancient Dragon Blessing.
Warrior in a time the foul traitor
Hello, Holly Parker, and welcome.
only to make a hasty
How are you doing?
swarm
And welcome to the stream.
of the sins
I'm doing great.
feel the
I'm probably gonna have to fight Bale somewhat soon. I'm gonna use Rod against him because Yeah, I know better than to just fight him on fair ground. I've tried to do that before, that did not go well. Well, my day is fine. How about you? Alright, let's see. Memorize spell. Then that, and that. Oh, I can get this one now. So you played this game before? And if so, what do you think of it? Wait a second. Did I equip the wrong one? Yeah, I equipped the wrong one. Damn. I'm not interested in buying anything. And that's all there's to that. Thanks for asking, but no thanks. Alright, and there we go. But good luck going forward. Alright, so let's see. Let's see here. Are there anything I target in this area? I mean, there might be. Alright, so what we're gonna go for now is essentially a mini boss. Yeah, the mini boss always goes over here. And yeah, we need to keep attacking this enemy, because if we don't, then he's gonna summon something that we're gonna have a hard time with. Because once he gets his summon out, we're screwed. His summon is really fast. Let's see, this one, Call of Tibia. Huh? What does Call of Tibia do? Academic magic pot. Call of Tibia, use FP to summon one lost death. One lost in death. Huh. Alright. I wonder if Ghost Flame is actually any good. Oh, and for anyone wondering, will I fight the Deathrite bird? No. No, I will not. That thing is gonna kick our ass. Alright. And for anyone wondering what I'm talking about regarding not buying anything, you can actually see what the person wrote to me. And why I wrote as I did. No, said as I did. Chat is visible on screen at all time. Stop teleporting me into its mouth! And gotcha! Yeah, if you don't unlock the camera there, then you're gonna get hit. But if you do unlock it, apparently it's easy to avoid it. Weird. I thought I heard something. So the reward for killing it is good, but doesn't seem to be anything else here. Unless you start going that way. But there's a boss there that I don't know how to kill. And I can go that way. All right. So yeah, I know what the next build is going to be. I also know it's not gonna be one that's gonna be that interesting in my opinion. Because it is essentially gonna be a magic build. More exactly, an incantation build. Once we finish that build, so here's the thing. The reason it's not interesting is because the effect that is special for that build only works on players and NPCs. Bosses aren't affected by it. So yeah, you're gonna do damage, but that's the same with any incantation. Its special effect though, it works on players and on NPCs. That rules out 99%, if not 99.9% of all enemies in the game. And yeah, it's a madness build. And that's not exactly the kind of builds that we want. Right, up here? Yeah, up here. And now we can become more powerful. Wait, how many do we need now? Because I know we have one left. Alright, so we just need one more. Oh! I thought we had to go out on an island. Well, we probably still can go out there, but we actually just need to go this way for now. So, what I want to do now is actually just go into the hole where we're going to get blocked off by Mikola. Yeah, these are hostile. Ouch! Ouch! As if you have a right to complain. Stop stomping on me! Well, maybe you should stop biting him. He was the one who started. You start throwing stuff at someone, don't complain when they start biting you. Hefty cracked pot. I still think about the pot only build. It was possible to do. Would it be complicated and really tedious to do it? Yes. You know, I think I may have to do it anyway. But did you decide that it wasn't worth it? Kinda. I decided it was so tedious that it wasn't worth it. But with how much I'm thinking about that build, maybe I should do it after all. Deep purple, Lily. Alright. Alright. Why is it always whole? But whole! Such a stupid joke at this point. Well, maybe not. His problem might not be that it's a stupid joke. It always was. The problem is how many times people have done that joke. Because they've done it a ton of times at this point. Alright, almost there. Oh, fuck. That could have gone wrong. Very wrong. I think for once it might not have been a scam that was in chat, which is... that's odd. The reason that I think it might not have been a scammer is because... oh, over there. Yeah, I can get out to the island from over here somewhere. But the reason I think it might not have been a scammer is because... usually, when you tell them no, they're then gonna start asking, ah, come on, give it a watch. You wanna watch it, right? Just give it a chance. So, the moment they leave, the moment you tell them no, then, that's almost odd. I know I have a marker somewhere. There. Alright, so getting over here is incredibly easy. But we don't need to right now. We've been over here. I mean, I could go over here, then down here, then get over here, through here, and then get... no, we don't want that one. We do, however, want to go here, then down here, and then to the right. Yeah, we can get another scadu tree fragment. A shadow tree fragment. You know, it's kind of interesting. It's one of the few times where we actually get to see what happens to a world when someone chose a specific ending.
You, the Tarn lady, led us another tarnished. My name is Teolia. I too am Tarn. So, here's to new beginnings. Well, I'm as weak as I've always been. I'm afraid the sorry.
Alright. Sure, I'll purchase something of him.
Just give me the word if...
Alright. You know, it's actually interesting. If you tell him what the one he looks up the most to say, then he gets really angry with us. Alright. Yeah, lightning defense has gone up quite a bit. I wonder how much damage we deal to the average enemy in this world. Alright, let's just try the weakest enemy. Find one of them right around here. No reason to go far to find what we want to kill right now. Ah, hello. Well, that's 3,454. No, 2,172, I think. 2,172. Alright, so we don't deal that much more damage. About 300 more than normal. Wait, are you about to try to get another level? And that I am. That I most certainly am. Really? Are all of them gonna be annoying this time around? Alright, there we go. And how much damage? Wait a second. How did that increase? We haven't increased anything that should increase it. Oh, wait, I think we increased... Yeah, we might have increased faith once. So, yeah, it might have been faith. I don't even know what it is we believe in. Well, I believe in myself. Oh, hello. Wait, how much damage does my Dragon Maw do compared to that? I mean, my Dragon Maw does take a little bit longer to use. You know what? I'm gonna see how much longer it takes. And we are gonna do it very specifically. From when I push the push the attack button to when I hit them, it takes 2.2 seconds, or 2.02 seconds. I'm gonna try again. From when I push attack to when I hit. Yeah, 2.02 to 2.2. So that's actually a lot faster than I read it was. But it also it feels a lot longer. 3 seconds felt like it was correct. Yeah, 2.6. I'm gonna try again. Just so we have so there's a slight margin for error. Because I do push the attack button first before I push the timer. Yeah, 2.6 seconds seems correct. So let's check something else. Wait, are you really experimenting right now? Yeah, because it's not even half a second longer. Let's see. But it does almost 1,100 damage more. Dealing that much more damage, but it takes about 0.4 seconds more. Easily makes that the more viable thing to use. Huh. Well, that is actually really good to know. It deals a ton more damage, and it takes maybe not even 20%. 50% would be. Alright, let's see. Yeah, it is about 20% more, 15 to 20% more time. Alright, well, now we know that. Now, we are gonna go over here and talk with Maul, because he's gonna wanna give us a gift. Well, not a gift, but an item for us to give someone else.
Oh, give this to the he asked me to find. I find many things. For you, things bring. Goodbye.
Alright. Wait, let's see.
Righteous time. Oh, you must mean some more provisions are some more his brethren. No doubt these are not. Should you spot?
Alright.
Righteous tarnished. Righteous tarnished. What brings you here?
Alright, well, time to give the item to him. But yeah, now we know it. It only takes about 0.4 seconds more. And yet it deals over 1,000 more in damage.
Oh, I have to say, Sir Moore's wonderful. I don't think I could ever thank you. I'll have to think of you two deserve. I'll mix up something. If you find yourself, sleep is above. Is that so? Then take this. This concoct for you, for all.
Ha.
So.
But yeah, doing a perfume one would actually also be interesting. Though poison is probably the absolute worst you can go with in this game. You see, Rot deals about 16% damage of an enemy's health. Poison deals about 0.1. So yeah, poison is terrible in this game. we're not gonna go for the talisman that does so you get stamina back faster. We're for once doing a run where that's actually not that useful. We're gonna pass time until noon. Now, that flame thing over there, we're not gonna fight it. If you're wondering why, unfortunately for us, it's a thing that you should not fight while on foot. And we cannot use any of our attacks while on horseback. So since we can't use any of our attacks on horseback, we kinda have to just avoid them.
Those stripped of the grace of gold shall all meet death in the embrace of Messmer's flame. Graceless heathen, thou shalt not evade the flame of Messmer.
Well, clearly I shall. Why does this remind me of Dark Souls? I'm wondering what they are working on right now. Sony. Not Sony, well, From Software. Oh, by the way, we might not get as good games from Software anymore. Their investors are trying to push out the CEO because they let From Software do whatever they wanted, which caused them to make as amazing games as they have. They wanted to monetize Elden Ring more because, well, they haven't done that. Then they want to get rid of the current CEO and replace him with someone who will monetize it to hell and back. This is when I keep pushing triangle, then pick it up. Thank you. Do they know that it's a bad idea to attack me? What the? I keep going back and forth. Excuse me, what? So a powerful charm has now been removed. Now, we're not gonna go this way yet, because that's gonna cause problems for us. Wait, what? But I'm certain we had two at this point. What the? Alright, we're gonna have to look through all of this to find however many we have. They don't get to tell me I have none. Almost. Wait, what? No, how many do I have? I know I have at least one. Where are they placed? What the? They claim I don't have any. Weird. Alright, so what they want me to do is they want me to go. Oh, not they want me to do, but what I should do is go down here, face. You know what? We're gonna go here.
Intriguing. Do you presume us allies even now? I must profess. The spell mattered little. Uphold his covenant, Miquella shall. And in godhood redeem our rueful clan. Then Marika and vilest Erdtree both will at last be from divinity wrenched. And surely, contented I will be. But first, the Impaler, Mesmer, must pay his due in vengeance for the flames. My blade I wield. How could I allow myself to forget? Revenge alone assures me peace of mind.
Alright.
Think not to hinder me, lest you... Think not lest you...
Alright.
Oh, hello. Did you feel it? Miquella the Kind's enchantment appears to have broken.
Yep.
But while my devotion to kindly by my troth, I am not Snow White. I can wield my sword. I should have thought of this earlier. Right.
Yeah, you're not acting the
Those
way
of
that
us who don't deserve
you're supposed to.
The horn scent. On one hand, he trusts with the enchantment lifted. On the other hand, the horn scent does present his own day. Perhaps your concerns are well founded after. Allow me some time.
Well, we'll see. Alright, so what we need to do... I mean, we could go up there, but there's not really a reason for us to want to. We've already been over there. We want to get into the Shadow Keep. Going to that location wouldn't really matter to us, but I remember there being something here we want to see. Oh well, fine. Wait, is it? Yeah, it is. Because I remember another area where if we go the wrong way, we end up fighting a dragon that we don't want to fight. Ah, so that is why we want to be here. I'm gonna be as much of an ass to him as every other invader. Alright. How did that not hit him? Oh well, he's dead. That was easy. And now I can find out where these items they usually are. Well, not items, but where the fragments are usually placed whenever they are in your inventory. Oh. It doesn't know how much energy or battery there on my controller while it's charging. That's not good. So yeah, it really claimed that I only had one. I was certain I already had one at that point. Alright, so it's not a crafting material. Alright, so it's considered a bolstering material. Now, what we want to find is one more of them. And I don't remember where to find one more. I'm 90% sure we won't find any by going down here. But we do need to go down here. Gotcha! Oh, pick up item. They look like shadows. No, not Shadow the Hedgehog. They just look like shadows. How do they have thin beast bones? Alright, well. Well. First off, east. Well, thank you. And just to make sure that, yeah, everyone are gonna get their due. As a thanks for showing me where there were an item that I always forget about. Alright, so somehow we survived that. Golden arcs. Could be useful. By the way, one of the reasons that me doing a run where I'm allowed to use whatever probably wouldn't be interesting for you guys is because I would just go and use well, dual wield straight swords. And well, that'll be it. And even get the best straight swords almost immediately. Then I'd upgrade both of them, and that would be all there would be to it. Though I've gotten 2 runs suggested. Madness only, and what was it? Destined Death only? There are just 2 weapons that have Destined Death. One of them requires that you need to go so far that it's literally impossible to do that run. The other, you can technically see get it right away. All you need to do is get 2 items, then you can go to where you need to go. Alright, so in this area, we are just gonna run straight through the entire thing. That area over there, it's only worth going through if weird sound. Oh, it's wind. Yeah, I've just realized I messed up. But yeah, the hole that I jumped over, if you're using summons, then it's worth going through. However, if you don't use summons, then it's not worth it. But yeah, if you're wondering about the Shadow Tree, it's because someone chose the Madness ending. And I'm guessing what happened to that one is the person's maiden. She essentially went against him, like ours did. Well. That's way too many wells. Now we are about to do something slightly risky. Oh yeah, by the way, there are absolutely nothing worth our time in that village. That's why I just run by it. You see, that's kind of the risky thing with a game like this. Once you know where the things you want are... That scared me. Oh, fuck. And yeah, it is gonna try to attack us again. So we have to hurry a lot. But yeah, that freaked me out. That bird actually managed to freak me out. Should I? I mean, I could. It's just one more quest line. Alright, now it's gonna take stamina if I... yeah. Yeah, it's gonna take stamina after they discovered me. Menace, Father of the Abyss. And the Abyss is actually nearby. Alrighty. Alright, so she doesn't appear until you talk with him.
Well, I am. It is a pleasure in lands seeing that. Allow me to. The map. It is said that one's fate. I only wish to help, though I'm not mistaken. You are a.
Alright.
I've given you a map. Oh, I stand for power. I am. We studied by you long ago. We.
Clean sorcery is dangerous. Alright. Wait, so if you actually want to do a run where no one is allowed to discover you, getting this one is almost crucial. Holy. Yeah, alright, damn. Carrion Phalanx. I wouldn't say that's a defensive. That looks very offensive.
Oh, yes, do mind your feet. You wouldn't want to hurt the little boy.
And then we do this. Now, another NPC should be here. Yeah.
I've no interest in small talk. My only concerns are that and you are not among. Only Count Emir's kindness is a gift. Should you cross him, you will sorely regret it.
Nice armor.
Be gone. Be gone. There is nothing more to say.
Oh, but I love talking. Mostly. Sometimes. Alright, so where we need to go is this way. Then we get in here. But I'm gonna try to take on the boss. I think he just destroyed something. Yeah, every single time you reload the area, some things over there break. But yeah, kind of interesting that Dragonmaw is not only that much more powerful, damn it. stop doing that? Alright. And yeah, we're just gonna kill it quickly. First try against this thing. Nice. Well, you just kept spamming the same attack over and over again. Yeah, and? Is that really so exciting? Well, considering the fact that usually it takes me a lot of tries, yes. Alright, we still just need to. Yeah, the defense goes up pretty fast. I wonder if the Ghost Flame Breath is powerful against Promise Consort Radahn. It might be? So if I were to put on the strongest armor in the game, well, the strongest armor set in the game, how would it look with our defense? 5% higher. Poise goes through the roof. But nothing else actually becomes any better. Oh, all right. Yeah, we can continue that way if we want to. Wait, are you telling me I don't have to fight Mesmer? That would be weird. Oh wait, you do have to fight Mesmer. Alright. Yeah, I'm sorry, but that does not help people. What you need to do is you actually need to go over here, and then you need to go through here. And I can see something that might be good over here. Shadow Atlas. Elsa's? White flesh mushroom. Alright. Yeah, sound issues in my headset, it seems. Oh, I've never seen this one before. By the way, if you kill enough of them, more will actually attack you. And if he then kills the player, I think that he'll then stop attacking the player. But he does warn you. The first time you kill one, he does warn you that if you do it again, then he'll, try to kill you. Yeah, I think suddenly there'll be a line where you can't run past it. At least from what I remember. But you don't see the line ahead of time. Nope, it's just right here. And this time I'm not gonna give that guy the wrong eye. I didn't know he would die for me doing that. And I actually don't know what happens if you give him the right eye. So if you give him the right eye, maybe nothing will happen? Or he decides to join us? Fine. But yeah, losing health in this area is kind of embarrassing. Kind of odd that you wouldn't give the Dragon Communion seal a special skill. Yeah, when you equip it, part of a symbol appear in a gauge. And I think the gauge that appears is it's the Deathblight. No, Deathblight one that appear. So I need to check something. All right. Wait, so Arcane upping that affects your holy defense. That is really good for us. Alright. Alright, well, that was easy. May as well kill this one while we're here. Yeah, that's 5 damage per level. 5 damage per level is nothing. That is really just nothing. Huh. Alright, let's check it. Yeah, holy defense goes up by 1. I think that is your flat defense. So essentially, if someone deals right now, if someone were going to deal 189 in holy damage, they would only deal 3 holy damage to us. What are you talking about with flat defense? All things in the game actually has it. Well, there are some that has 0 in it, but yeah. It is kind of annoying, and it's also what destroyed my attempt at a pot run, because it decreased the damage I deal against bosses by 106 to 112, and unfortunately that's enough to make the run impossible. Well, not impossible, but you had to level up a lot for it to get off the ground. Are there anything at all here that we want? Well, there are one thing that we kind of need to do. We need to go into the fissure. That dragon down there, why is it that it's usually so hard to fight? Maybe I should try to fight again someday. Yeah, we actually need to fight the skeleton. I think ice against... No, ice is gonna be useless against it. Unless fire deals a ton of damage, then that's gonna be useless too. And since it's a skeleton... Yeah, who am I kidding? Dragon Mortals. So in 1 minute, I'm gonna call it for tonight. Wait. What? Yeah. Wait, what the? Ah, all right. Yeah, we are X out of time now. So if I'm going to have to attack twice, I may as well use my dragon claws. That damage increases by 80. That's good to know. And he's using a a cool set of swords. Yeah, he's right. It looks incredible. Now you're gonna want health here. We're gonna kill this guy. Just to do so we don't have to deal with anyone trying to sneak up on us. Because I already know that one of them will actually do it. Holy, it actually gives me a ton. But still, if I could upgrade it one more time. Yeah, you want to kill that one first. Because otherwise the one that we killed first is gonna come over to you and attack you. Ah, you can just stump to get out of it. Nice. But yeah, I've tried before where I only attacked one of them and killed it. Didn't know that the other one was there, and it killed me. Alright. Well, that's not what I wanted. I'm about to regret what I'm about to do. Fuck. Well, I knew I was going to regret what I was going to do, but I didn't actually regret it. Which means I knew something that I didn't know. Well, something that was wrong. How well we learn something new every day. This is a really open area. And since I don't already have one of those, that's not really gonna help me yet. But later it's gonna help a lot. I need one more, then it's gonna help me a lot. Yeah, that's a good question. How will you save others that are beyond salvation when you can't even save yourself? Oh! Well, I have more than I thought. I really suck at counting. Oh well. Wait, so why did that one not die on one hit when the other one did? The one that should take less damage... Ha! Huh. You know what, we're killing this. I know too well what's gonna happen in this area. You see, those things right there, the one with the light, they're gonna start shooting at me. That one will, that one will, that one will, and I think there's one over there that we can't see right now. Alright. There might be something that we want around here. I'm gonna try to throw something down there because I feel like I'm supposed to go there. But I'm not. Yeah, no. Going down there would have gotten me killed. You see, if a stone breaks, it means that it is a deadly fall. That one isn't attacking me. Oh, fuck. Alright, I'm gonna use one more. Damn! Bad timing. We got it! Now, I think there's one left right over there. But it is unlikely that that one is going to be able to do much damage to us. Alright, so now we know that if we want to try to do a stealth run, which I'm probably never gonna try, then the way they work is by seeing the... Oh, fuck. Is by seeing the player. Well, that's how all works. No. Ever since Dark Souls, there have actually been multiple reasons for an enemy to trigger. There's sound, there are sight, there are, well, triggers, and then there are actually smell. That's at least people call it smell. But a situation where enemies can't hear you, but they can still feel that you're nearby. So yeah, those are the ways that you can get discovered in any From Software game. You know, if I ever retry the pub run, which I do actually want to, then I would have to run through this area. But I've got 3... Oh, fuck! But I've got more runs planned that we need to do first. And one is unfortunately gonna do so, Drona gets to call me a masochist the entire time. And that's because we... Let's do this. Ah, alright. Fine. Alright, so that's pretty much the only one we can use to do that. Alright. That was easy. That was not worth it. What the? That especially wasn't worth it. I should have healed. Well, that's one death. Seriously, stop turning that off. Got that. And got that. Now we can take this one down. Without having to worry. Alright, so we've already killed that one once. What the? I accidentally changed. Oh, nice. I accidentally changed my weapon to nothing, which means I couldn't use my incantations. Oh, those are still trying to go for me. You know, whew. Oh, so this was where I was supposed to go. This was where I was supposed to go. It was where I needed to go. They're still after me. I'm sorry. That's starting to be a bit desperate, don't you think? I actually considered trying to see if they were gonna still be after me once I jumped into the boss room. By the way, 5 more damage per level, and with it probably falling off at level 60 again, then yeah, that would at most get us 75 more in damage. Though right here you can see that sometimes 75 can be exactly what you need. Alright. No one will know that I took damage there. Well, unless they watch the stream afterwards. In which case, everyone will know. Alright, let's take a quick look. Nope, we need to kill a few more. You know, let's just go through all of them. Will I ever do a soul level 1 run? No, not for this game. I don't think I could do it. Do I think I would stand a chance at it with Dark Souls? Possibly. It's not certain, but possibly I could. But there's no way I can do it in Elden Ring. There's just no way. And that's because I can't for the life of me dodge Blade Marikit's attack where he does a lot of swings in front of him. I can dodge all his other attacks given enough tries. But that one attack, yeah, I just can't do it. I've tried and I can't do it. So we have access to this area and that area. The game wants us to go here. I could, but I don't want to. Now this area, I already know what that is. To get there, you actually want to go this way and then go down. Until you find, I think it's a crypt you find, and then you can get down there. What time is it? Well, we streamed for 3 hours at this point. I think it would actually be a good point to call for tonight. We are right before we have to go through the Shadow Keep and find Mesmer. The boss out here, I don't think we stand a chance at beating it, unfortunately. You have to use your horse against it, or that is what you're supposed to do. Sure, I stand a chance against it. It's not a good chance, but a chance. If I can use Rod against it, then I stand a better chance against it. And considering what he's blocking off for us, which is this entire area here, and this area here, where you get, I think it's about 5 shadow tree fragments, he is worth taking on. And I think I've beaten him before with without my horse. And last time I did actually get far without using my horse. We might actually stand a chance against him, especially if I use Rod. Once we've taken down this entire location, then we are well on our way. Yeah, Mesmer is the hardest part of this. But he's actually kinda easy to poise break. And since our focus is actually on poise break, we actually have a good chance against him. Yeah, it seems good. Shadow Keep, yeah. Church District. Alright, so what we want to do in here is we want to kill, well, we want to lower the water, then we want to kill the Earth Tree avatars, or minor Earth Tree avatar, whatever. Once we've done that, then we want to find the Light Eye and give it to the guy that needs it. Oh well. I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Remember to follow me on Twitch and Twitter and subscribe to me on YouTube. Thanks for watching, and I hope you had as great a time with this game as I did. Bye! And yes, we will go for Bell later. Wait, yeah, I do need to add 1 death to the counter. So we're gonna add that. And there. That's all just we need to set to the counter. Bye bye.